This month we had more snow than ever, but as quick as it came, it was gone. Luckily, Anna has a way of making Christmas magic appear no matter what, and as the chateau transforms, we're also preparing a Christmas party for our neighbours and all the wonderful people who worked alongside us this year.
So happy with how the sideboard is looking in this room, and it's now given us another space which we can start to decorate and make this room feel more cozy. I found this is very cheap ceramic that we got from a charity shop. I think this is going to add a bit of height, and I quite like it because it's quite simple. It obviously looks a little bare right now, but don't worry because I'm planning to add some of these marbled baubles. I'm happy to say that I recently figured out how to make these, and it's such a great, very cheap Christmas decoration DIY hack, which I'm going to share with you. And I will show you, it looks really cute. You can just hang them on the branches. And I've also added some of these to our Christmas tree. All you're going to need is an old bowl with some water in it and some different colored nail polishes. I'm going for a very dark burgundy color. I'm going to use a light pink, and then I'm going to also try a bit of this metallic gold. And you're going to need a toothpick to marble your nail polish once it's going into the bowl. It's best to use these kind of metallic-y based ones. They work really well for capturing the color and the light. If you want to have something where you can hang your baubles to dry, I thought it could be also fun to try and dip this, which is a little glass tea light holder. When your nail varnish starts to clog or you've finished, you just need to use some paper napkins and lay it on top of the water, and that's going to absorb all of the excess nail varnish which is still sitting on the surface. And then you can start again with whatever colours you like.
Today's story involves a machine that I profoundly love, and it's the machine here. It's a 3D printer. But as if this wasn't enough, I have a surprise for you guys. I have a box there. It's from the same brand. It's not just better, it's just, let's call it a bit different. So they are complementary. Early Christmas. The printer comes with instructions, but for obvious reasons of decency and self-respect, I cannot film myself reading them. So see you later. So I finished setting up the P1S, ready to print. I'm excited, the printer's excited, it's going to be fantastic. Now, I also realized this morning that I'm a bit late with some of the Christmas presents. And so I decided to combine the useful with the fun and went on Maker's Lab. And I found already one ideal present, like a little present for Ella. She's crazy about dogs and animals in general. So I'm going to print her these little dogs that you can stick together, and she can add them to her collection of an estimated 1,715 other animals. There's a light inside. I'm going to close it now. Oh, it starts working. It's the first print. So exciting. And only a couple of minutes later, the present is ready. Look at this. That is brilliant. I love it. The thing is now I am tempted to build it. It looks fun. Maybe she would enjoy it as much if it was already built. I love it. Ziggy. That's our Ziggy. All right. What's in here?
We got some more carpet. This one is for our living room that we've been trying to make more cozy. I think you've got them upside down, Philip. Do you not know how to use a pair of scissors?
No.
They're upside down. Turn them around in your hand and I think they'll be easier.
It's an upside and a downside for scissors.
Yes, of course there is.
Oh. Not on the scissors I use normally. Ooh.
Let's move this out of the way.
Yeah.
I think it goes around the other way. We just need to turn it
that
around.
Doesn't work, yes.
We're struggling because Ziggy likes...
Ziggy, go away. Sorry. Ziggy.
Ziggy, you're not helping. We're trying to move the carpet. He wants to help.
You want to play? Not now, not now. Come on. No, go down. Go down. No, I tried to move it. That's a bad idea. Ziggy, I'm getting upset. Down. No, down. Here. No, down. Not on the carpet.
Ziggy, come on, come here. You're very excited by the new carpet, huh? Yeah, I think it looks good. I mean, it's tonal, it's subtle.
Yeah, I think it's a step forward, just one step.
we're getting there, slowly, little by little.
Little by little. So what's the plan for this room? What else has to be done here?
We need, I think, 2 nice armchairs here, but it's taking some time to source them because we're looking for some really nice second-hand ones. So we're scouring all the auction sites, all the brocantes, and yeah, I think also potentially at some point reupholstering the sofa. Yeah. But for now, I'm just gonna leave it like that, maybe put some nice throws on it. Oh, and Philip, we need to hang these. We found these sconces on an auction site and we won them, which is very exciting. And we thought that they could look really nice and then we can put some real candles in them. And I think that will make a really lovely, cozy vibe in here in the night.
What's going on here? You took over my office?
Yeah, well, I heard that there was an order for Christmas presents, so I've come to check out what I want.
Okay.
I would like you to print me, I thought it'd be really cool to make one of these very intricate snowflake cookie cutters.
Yeah, they're pretty. Okay, let's print it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, let's put this in here.
It's like threading the thread on a sewing machine.
Yeah, only that it's much smarter. Just put it in there and it does everything by itself.
Wow.
That said, maybe there are some very smart sewing machines out there nowadays, but it can't be as smart as this one. I'm so in love with these machines. It seems so high-techy, and I still can't believe how they can make such a complex machine so affordable. Honestly, I don't understand.
Would you like?
It's already a cook. It's like
it's freshly baked. So the moment of truth, I'm going to test out these cookie cutters that Philip printed for me. And I pre-made some cookie dough. This is the gingerbread recipe that we used the other week for making the gingerbread house. The great thing with this is you can just cut up small parts of it and take what you need to make a batch of fresh cookies. You don't need to use all of it, and you can put it back into the fridge, and it can keep up to like a week in the fridge, so you can always have freshly baked cookies. This actually works. I wasn't quite sure if it was going to, but I have a whole load of different ones and I've tried them all out, but the one that works really best is when it's in the 2 parts. So I just use the hollow one to cut out the shape like that, and then I use this one to make the imprint, the snowflake imprint. This could be such an easy present for friends or family at Christmas. I think it's a really nice idea to make some homemade gifts, and if ever you're wondering what to give somebody who has everything, well, I think consumables are always good, so you can't really go wrong with some Christmas cookies.
Some of you might remember that Benoit, our carpenter friend, had a very bad injury on one of his hands recently. And if I'm not known for being super precise, he's not known for being extremely careful. So I had an idea for a present for him, and I found it obviously on Maker's World because there's everything. This is a Schiebekeil, a push stick, and it just protects your hand when you use your table saw. And it has 2 parts. It has the push stick, and on the other side it has a rubbery thing that it sticks onto the wood when you push it. Oh, it's really well made. Now, slot it in there. And now when you use your table saw, instead of pushing the piece of wood by hand, you use this. And hopefully Benoit uses that, and by that saving his fingers if ever there's a problem. I'm using the P1S now for about 2 weeks, and I'm super happy. I used the Bambu Lab A1 before. With this one you can do a couple more things. You can, for instance, use these specialized filament. Like this one, it's a carbon reinforced one, and these needs an enclosed environment. But it doesn't matter which one you like and which one you think would be best for you. Go on Bambu Lab's website now. They have special deals going on for Christmas from December 3rd to January 3rd. Make sure you get yours, best deal of the season. Like always, link in the description of this video. And if you wonder what's cooking in there, a dummy phone, a request by my girls. Like, looks almost real. Hello Bambu Lab, love your products. Hope to see you as a sponsor again.
For name tags, I think it could be really fun to do some lino printed leaves or stars. And I'm just going to take a nice contrast color. This is a really nice craft paper, again in brown, and literally just paint my stamp. Just press it down. Super simple little gift card idea. So my presents are all wrapped and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Look! So I've got a couple of my wallpapers and then my hand-painted wrapping. Yeah, it came out really good. So liking the color scheme, and now it's time to put them under the tree. We do have 3 trees in the chateau this Christmas. It's cheaper than furniture and it fills a space, and as I didn't have enough Christmas decorations, it was also a really good opportunity to make this my crafting Christmas tree. So almost every single decoration that is hung on the tree has been somehow handmade or sort of modified, or yeah. And I almost forgot one last thing. I am missing a star on my crafty Christmas tree, and I made this origami star out of my wallpaper, and I put the peg on the back, and I'm just gonna put that on the top if I can reach. I might need a step.
All right, wow, that's beautiful.
Can you reach?
I can.
You might have to bend it down. Yeah, it's a wonky Christmas star, but it's good.
It's perfect. Beautiful. I've been put in charge to make the mulled wine, or the Glühwein as we say it in the language of Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. I will follow a recipe, but not in the fascist meaning of the word, where you blindly obey. That's not me. I'm grown up, I'm emancipated, and I like to use my own spices. And the 2 spices I remember should be in a Glühwein are clou de girofle, which is this, and cinnamon. And there's the star-shaped ones, which I don't have, but it doesn't matter. I don't think it needs it. It will be fantastic. A tip from an experienced mulled wine maker: don't use cheap wine. Now, this is box wine, but it's not a cheap one. It's a good one. It's a good one. We tried it before, so use quality wine. Obviously, you don't use super expensive wine. Don't cheap out on the wine. I know in many countries these boxed wines are not good, but we have some good boxed wines in France. And I know it because I put them on the boat. It's very convenient when you're sailing. You just don't want to carry heavy bottles, so you use this wine in the boxes. Now you need to put the spices in a mulled wine. How much? God knows. And sugar, not too much sugar. I don't like it very sugary when it's too sugary. So I put a little bit of sugar, and if I feel it's not enough, I put a bit more. Also, the juice of 2 to 3 oranges. And now I cook it for about, well, I don't know how long. It just needs to heat up you don't want to overcook it because otherwise the alcohol evaporates and that would be silly. So I just wait for it to simmer a little bit and then when it's warm, it's done. I turn it off, I try it and I try a bit more and more till I'm happy with the amount of sugar in there. It's difficult to get the right amount of sugar. Oh, it's looking very cozy in here, Anna.
It is, isn't it? And I think somebody else appreciates how cozy it's got in here.
Yeah.
And we bought him a new soft blanket.
He's such a spoiled dog.
He is, but he's loving it.
Yeah.
He's very happy, and he's also very much in color coordination with the room.
Yeah, he's a perfect dog for this house. But it works, the carpet.
Yes, it's really nice. And
really, really nice.
I mean, with the fire on, with the tree and the candles, it's just, yeah. Honestly, it feels like a completely different room, and it's the lights as well, the warmth of the light that you've put in here really works, and it's completely transformed this space.
Do people know that you bought 3 Christmas trees? Did you mention that?
I might have mentioned that I got
Christmas
a bit.
tree 1.
But it's worth it.
Christmas tree 2 there, and then there's a small one in the kitchen.
Yes.
You have a Christmas tree obsession.
I do, but I think, you know what, it's nice because it makes it feel more cozy and yeah, and I love it. It really feels lovely, and I found a little spot here.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm actually doing our Patreon Christmas cards, and you might recognize this picture.
Oh, let me see.
This was from a couple of weeks ago when we had our first snowfall here, which was in November, and we've never had so much snow, and I captured this moment. And I decided to make that into our Patreon Christmas card for this year. So all of our patrons get a card, but our higher tiered patrons get a handwritten one. A really special thing to do for our patrons to just say thank you, because we don't really talk about our patrons very often on this channel, and we should because they're amazing. We have a great patron community. We met some of them this last May. We did our first patron meetup here at the Chateau.
And we're going to do a new one, we said.
And we said we're going to do another one in May. And we are just so grateful to them. And if you didn't know about our patron community, it's basically a private community where we share a bit more about behind the scenes, what we're doing here. Sometimes when we don't want to film because we're on holiday or we're doing something with our family, we just do little updates and short videos, Q&As with our patrons, and then we get little things like this, Christmas cards and that sort of thing. So if you want to support our channel, if you enjoy watching our content and yeah, you want to know a bit more about what our Patreon community offers, then check out the link in the description and yeah, you can go and find out a bit more.
And what are you drinking, Anna?
Well, there's 2 beverages here.
Tea?
Which one do you think? Am I more the wine drinker or the tea?
It's kind of a giveaway because it's on your side.
I'm drinking a nice glass of red wine, and I think you're on the tea.
Yes, I'm on the tea front.
Ginger tea, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's so nice. I'm really enjoying this.
Okay, Anna, are you ready? Are we ready?
I think we're almost there. I've just got to make some.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I think it's looking good, and it smells amazing in here. So.
Is that my glühwein?
Yeah, I'm excited to try that.
Yes.
And I've also made some spiced apple juice, so that's for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiced apple juice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smells
wow.
really good.
Is that legal?
Yeah, there's no alcohol in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Good.
it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, it really smells good. Okay. People can come now. Bon, il y a un cadeau un peu banal, mais très très bon quand même, j'espère.
C'est pas le plus important.
No, that's just that's for after. But the packaging is not me.
Qui c'est qui a fait
Because
ce beau paquet?
C'est moi.
Waouh.
ouais.
Ouais, ça m'aurait étonné quand même. Mais
Mais il faut que tu regardes, il faut que tu ouvres. Oui, c'est que j'ai un nouveau jouet et j'ai utilisé pour faire
Parce
ça.
que la dernière fois,
Ouais.
c'est Benoît qui a fabriqué
Oui.
nos cadeaux.
La dernière fois, tu m'as fait une pipe. It's well packed, Anna. Ouais, alors tu vas me dire, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Do you know what it is? Tu sais ce que c'est?
un support, alors ça peut être un support.
Non, ça c'est pour que tu te coupes plus de doigts. C'est un poussoir à bois pour la scie fait en carbone, donc ultra léger. Donc pas d'excuse de ne pas l'utiliser.
Oh, tu as l'air super excité
Oui,
avec
il
ça,
est,
Benoît.
he's speechless. He doesn't know what to say.
Je
He's
suis...
Sans mots.
bouche bée.
Bouche
Bouche bée. Je vais l'accrocher au mur.
Oui. He just said he will give it a special place in his workshop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Et dessus, je vais faire une pancarte. En bas, j'ai marqué fabriqué par Philippe.
Pas Philippe. Mais l'idée, c'est quand même que tu l'utilises.
Par mon Philippe. Ah, d'accord.
Ah oui, oui.
C'est juste décoratif.
Thank you all for being part of our journey this year. It's been so special sharing these moments with you. As we head into the holidays, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Next year is shaping to be an exciting one, and we can't wait to reveal our plans in the next vlogs. So thank you so much for watching, and here's to a happy, healthy, inspiring and creative year ahead. See you soon.